because of recent events, I believe that everyone should now have at least 6,000 RP. If you have less or more than that, you should still keep saving. If you can do more, that's great. It's also okay if you all have less and can't reach that number by July. Do not worry. I think that gathering any amount of RP is a truly wonderful idea. I want to make it clear, though, that this movie is not financial advice. Based on what I've learned, I'm just telling you what I believe other people should do. You shouldn't buy 6,000 XRP or anything like that, though. I just want to say what I think about the market and what's going on. The market is going through a lot of crazy things right now, and the risk is high. On a global scale, is going up very quickly. This is why risk-free investments like gold have done so well lately. This is also why Bitcoin is doing so well. When there is a lot of instability in the world, people tend to move their money to assets that are a little safer. These are the kinds of things that do well right now. Surprise, surprise, for digital money, you can join a banking system that isn't tied to the countries that are at odds with each other right now. That's why a lot of people choose to go there. I'm collecting XRP because I think it's a good idea, in part because of this. I have to meet certain goals by certain dates, because we learned a lot of new things about what these dates will mean. It's no wonder that Trump has Powell a lot of trouble all along. Powell is spending hundreds of billions of dollars to hurt our country. Not long ago, he said he really is one of the stupidest and worst people in government, and the Fed board knows it. They've had 10 cuts, but we haven't had any. Our rate should go down by 2.5 points, and Biden's short-term debt will cost us billions less. The cost of living is low. It's too late. And the U.S. is a shame. Okay, it's clear that you're mad at Powell. In a different post, he said, "Too late, Powell is the worst real dummy who's costing America billions," making fun of the same points he had already made. One thing that is clear is that Trump does not like what is going on. In essence, he wants mortgage and bank rates to drop to ease people's lives and give them extra cash to spend, which will boost the economy. Even though other big economies around the world are already cutting rates, it's not good that the Fed is taking so long to do it. A lot of money's been coming into the market since rates have been going down in Europe. The price of Bitcoin hit new all-time highs, which shows that this is already having an effect. The amount of money that comes into the markets every day has changed a lot because of these 10 rate cuts across Europe. A lot of money, billions and billions of dollars. Yes, billions of dollars. More cash for normal people, who, by the way, are buying stocks and cryptocurrency. If the numbers are high right now, this means more people will be able to buy these things. In light of this, I think similar things will probably happen in the markets when the world's largest economy also starts to use support. But these events will be bigger because companies in America and Europe are very different in size. The United States has the biggest business in the world. They're also a business star in a lot of ways. Due to this, many smaller countries, even those not in Europe, will likely follow suit when they lower interest rates, as they have done many times before. Canada is a great example of this. They are worth a lot of money, and so is Canada. They'll probably do the same thing. This is very important. This is what makes Trump mad. He knows there should be breaks. The U.S. government can't pay the bill because they have to do taxes. Trump's tariffs are making Powell think that he hasn't cut rates yet. It's still a tough position, but I see other things that are very bullish. I want to be very clear about this. I do think that rates should go down before the end of the year. At some point, Jerome Powell will have to cut rates, no matter what he says or does. Everyone on the board and in the chair will force him to. He says he needs more knowledge, so they'll finally make him do it. This is because inflation is a secret. They kept coming in. He is taking his time, which is something he usually does. Things are going really well. He's not ready to decide yet because he wants to be sure. I think most people would agree, though, that we are ready. If rates do go down in July and August, 2025's last 3 months should be very interesting. In the markets, there is a lot of money coming in. I think most of you already know what that means. This will happen at the same time that a lot of big money apps make big moves. A lot of companies are already getting ready to accept XRP, Bitcoin, and other coins as payment. Ripple's Hidden Road was a big deal, and now we know that Elon Musk is also going to make an app that lets you spend and trade in other apps. That means you'll be able to buy cryptocurrency from the X app itself. You can send encrypted messages because the X app has them built in. It's possible that you'll be able to buy and sell stocks, and blockchain technology could even power it. It's going to be really cool. We still don't know everything about how this in-app start will work, but this is a step toward making X into the all-around thing that Elon Musk wanted it to be. It also makes a lot of money to trade. This will really help Elon Musk make X a tool that can grow and expand in the financial space, like PayPal, which he helped to create. I think this is very important right now because I think almost everyone on X is dealing digital money. Well, let's be honest, 75% of people on X have some kind of coin. This is a great idea. It should help the cryptocurrency business too. It should be easy for more people around the world to get crypto, which I think is cool. Trump also says, we'll show the world how to win with digital assets like never before. The Genius Act has already been passed by the Senate, but it needs to pass one more test in the Senate. And the House bill still needs to be passed, but once it does, there will be a lot going on with stable coins. This is because it will make things clear for all the big banks who are all planning to release their own stable coins. A lot of people are telling me things like, hey, Levi, new safe coins are coming out, but these banks are also making their own. They don't use RLUSD or USDT or any other safe coin that's already out there. They're making their own. The banks are all going to put out their own safe coins on a blockchain, but it probably won't be their own blockchain because they don't have the right tools to do so. Okay, so here's the deal. A lot of people at JP Morgan will have never used crypto before if they launch their stablecoin on the Ethereum mainnet, the Binance Smart Chain, and the XRP system. That much money is now going straight into all of those blockchains. This will help keep prices fixed. JP Morgan will have to spend more money on these coins to cover the gas costs. More cars will be going by. I don't think a company the size of JP Morgan will choose Ethereum because the gas fees are too high when the network is busy, but things look good. Most likely they will pick something like XRP Ledger, Binance Smart Chain, or even Solana. But I think Solana is a little less likely since it crashes when the network is very busy. This is very exciting.